Hype with Corey Hepla. I'm Steve Bunin. High School Hype. There's a young man in Houston who grew up in the Bahamas and didn't play football until he was a junior at Kincaid High School. This fall, just 2 years later, he'll be playing for the defending national champion Florida State Seminoles. Marius Payton on the unlikely journey of Mavin Saunders and the one man who made it all possible.
Florida State was, it's closer to home. My mom everyone's back home. When I committed in June, I thought that I'm gonna be a part of a rebuilding process. But they already rebuilt and they're already strong right now.
Florida State rules the BCS. A dramatic second half comeback on the Noles.
The Seminoles will only get stronger with the 6'6", 250-pound tight end. But before Saunders lined up on the football field, he excelled on the basketball court. So much so that he caught the eye of Kevin Ollie, another 2014 national champion.
He was assistant under Jim Calhoun, my freshman year, and he came here and watched me play one time, and they offered, which was my first offer in basketball, and if I didn't switch to football, that's where it probably would have ended up. So, I told him congratulations.
When he first came, he always said to me, Mr. Rutherford, I love basketball, but I really have a passion for football. So can I play football going into my junior year? I said, sure. If you master basketball and we have schools trying to eat out of our hands by the time you're a sophomore, yeah, we could go and play football.
Bernardo fires to the end zone, and that's a touchdown. What a back shoulder throw. Mavin Saunders with the touchdown. It is 27-8 Kincaid.
Be athletic, be big, go for rebounds. Same thing as basketball. That's how I used to go get the football.
I think he'll do great things. He's got to learn to put his hand on the ground and, fire off and get some people, but he's excited about that. And he knows that people doubt him on that, and he likes proving people wrong, so I know that he'll do well.
Mavin's journey through Houston to Tallahassee began on a small island in the Bahamas, where opportunities are scarce and the future is bleak for young men and women.
Kids are just murdering each other. Guys that I grew up with, who I grew up with playing sports and everything, they're either dead in prison or on the streets right now.
Mavin's ticket out was through the elite Bahamian education program started by former University of Houston track and field star and fellow countryman Frank Rutherford. The Olympic bronze medalist provides young Bahamians who excel both academically and athletically a chance to come here to Houston for high school in hopes that they will pursue a college education through scholarships.
I've always been taught by my mother and my father, when you go to the U.S. and you make it big, you gotta come back and reach down and pull up some other young man or young woman and give them the same opportunity that you got.
This doesn't happen without Frank. God and Frank, God put Frank in our life, to give us this opportunity. I don't know where I would have been right now if I wasn't in Houston.
A coach friend of mine's in the Bahamas who said, man, there's this remarkable young man. He's at the age of 12, 13 years old. He's 6'4" at the time he was. And acumen of a 50-year-old. When you talk to the Akeem Olajuwons, or you talk to the Michael Jordans, or the Tiger Woods, there's something special about these people, the air of confidence that they have. Mavin was one of those people who always had this super air of confidence about him and always wanted the best.
But it was Mavin's mother who had to be convinced that sending her youngest son on his own to Houston was for the best.
It was difficult for her, I'm sure. I would get a call from her every day, 8th grade, 8th and 9th grade, every day. I got, you got tired of it and be like, yeah, everything is cool. I'm thankful for her, and I'm thankful for her support and whatever and her decision, even though I had to beg her. She knew I wanted sports, and she knew in the Bahamas, like I said, it's nothing really I couldn't get out of there.